Welcome to my very short recap of Game 10 of the 2023 FIDE World Chess Championship. This time Liren has the white pieces and Jan Nepomniachtchi has the black pieces. You can see on your screen that both players were evaluated by the game review as playing over 97%, and if you scroll down, the estimated rating indicator says they both played like 3,000 rated players, which is a little ridiculous since no human player has ever reached that rating. Ding opened with the English defense, and it soon turned into the 4 knights English, which is this position. And then a few moves later, we're in the Nxe5 variation. The game review evaluated some of the moves throughout the game as inaccuracies, but every time that happened, if you look at the suggested moves by Stockfish, they were playing the top moves. Sometimes, as in this case, it was the only move. And in other cases, there was a top move and another move that's very similar in evaluation, and the players picked that one. There was never a point at which the evaluation got beyond +1 or -1, which meant it was very close throughout the entire game. This game went to 45 moves, backing up one. Moving the king over was actually the best move in that position, according to Stockfish. I don't know if Jan knew that or if he calculated that, but regardless, it was the best move. Probably none of us would have thought of that unless we've studied this opening in depth. Just following the moves out, those last two that were listed as inaccuracies, if you actually let Stockfish run, they're among the top moves suggested by the engine. And the highest that I ever saw it get was right around here someplace, where it gives Ding an advantage of about +8, +7, sorry, 0.8 or 0.7, but it never got much beyond that. They traded off some of the major heavy pieces fairly early, and the game turned out to be fairly even before long. Here's another place at which it says 0.7, 0.8, depending on how long you let the engine run. But there's really no chance for either player because both players kept playing among the top moves. And again, those inaccuracies, if you back up and let Stockfish run, it shows that they were among the top moves listed by the computer. And now the computer evaluates the position at very near even, and very soon, about right here, it gets close to 0, 0.1, 0. And sure enough, they continued to play, and from here on out, the evaluation stays at exactly 0 for the entire way. And as the commentators were saying during the game, right here, with plenty of time left on the clock for both players, this is a known draw unless somebody makes a mistake. And neither player made a mistake. Both players played the exact correct moves at every point to maintain the draw. And despite Ding having an extra pawn, even I know how to draw this. You simply get the king in front of this pawn, and the other king can't force it out of the way. And that's what Jan played, getting his king in front of the pawn. Ding went ahead and pushed the pawn so that Jan could take it, forcing the end of the game as a draw. That leaves Jan still 1 game ahead, and only 4 games left in the 14-game match. Ding has his work cut out for him. Anyway, thank you for spending your time here. I'll see you next time.